Bumpy times for Democrats the last several days. Too many voices growing louder about whether President Joe Biden should step aside after his performance in the debate against former President Donald Trump. This is really a dynamic and a narrative that his campaign, even his surrogates, fight at appearance after appearance. And, part of that fight comes by way of how Democrats are spending their money. Let's take you to the battleground state of Georgia right now. So if you are on the Atlanta Journal-Constitution's website right now, you might notice this ad calling former President Donald Trump a threat to our democracy. The Democratic National Committee paid for it, and other ads that will also appear in the Philadelphia Inquirer and out west in the Arizona Republic. And these ads are also interactive. In fact, we clicked on one and ended up at this YouTube link featuring clips from the debate when Donald Trump on live television would not commit to accepting the outcome of this election if he loses, along with footage from the January 6th riot. All of this comes after Donald Trump praised yesterday's decision by the Supreme Court ruling that former presidents are immune from criminal prosecution for conduct that is done in their official capacities, not for unofficial acts. Remember that. President Biden, though, coming out criticizing the ruling. Listen.
Today's decision almost certainly means that there are virtually no limits on what a president can do.
So we are now joined by CBS News senior White House correspondent Weijia Jiang. Okay, so Weijia, this is sort of a double-edged knife. On one side of the coin, this is not the ruling the Biden administration wanted from the Supreme Court of the United States. But on the other, it is a bit of a diversion from the headlines about the debate performance.
Yeah, Reed, and they're really trying to use this to try to reset the narrative, because anything that can take attention away from the president's debate performance, they're going to use. And so that is exactly why we saw President Biden here at the White House for the first time, I should say, since that debate in an official capacity here as president, making remarks. And he spoke for just about 4 minutes. These were remarks that were on a teleprompter, but he was considerably clearer and more energetic than what we saw on the debate. And the campaign's really trying to fine-tune even more their case against Donald Trump, arguing that now he has a pass to essentially do anything he wants because of, the fact that the Supreme Court ruled that there is presidential immunity in some official cases. And so that is all we are hearing from the campaign today, Reed, is that he is a threat to democracy. He is a threat to the American public, that he is just going to use this ruling to carry out revenge and retribution against political opponents. And they're trying to draw that distinction between Trump and Joe Biden. But of course, even before this, based on all of our reporting about January 6th, based on what the campaign has been focusing on, it's not exactly a new argument. They're just hoping that this ruling will fuel it even more. Reed.
Wow, fascinating. We know full-throated endorsements in California in recent days from Vice President Kamala Harris, Nancy Pelosi as well, Governor of California, Gavin Newsom. It is a fascinating time, Weijia Jiang. We appreciate that live update from Washington, D.C. We'll see you in the days and weeks ahead.